The Courageous Pup. Once upon a time, in a bustling city filled with gleaming skyscrapers and colorful parks, lived a brave little German shepherd puppy named Max. At just 5 years old, Max was energetic and curious, often exploring every nook and cranny of his lovely neighborhood, where cars honked, children laughed, and the scent of adventure lingered in the air. Max had a loving family. His stepdad, Charlie, was a strong but strict man who believed in discipline and responsibility. Julia, Max's mom, was warm-hearted and always encouraged Max to be the best version of himself. Then there was Alan, Max's older brother, who loved to play and tease Max while also being his greatest protector. One sunny afternoon, Max was playing tag with his friends at the park when he noticed a group of children struggling to fly a big, bright kite. The kite kept getting tangled in the trees, and the kids' laughter was tinged with frustration. Max watched from a distance, his heart racing with a mix of excitement and a desire to help. Should I help them? Max thought. What if I get in trouble for not listening to Charlie? Nevertheless, his bravery took over. With a bark of determination, he dashed towards the scene. "Hey, do you need help?" he woofed, his little tail wagging fiercely. The children looked surprised but quickly nodded. "Yes, please. Our kite is stuck up in that tall tree." Max wasted no time. He stood on his hind legs and tried to reach for the string hanging from a branch, but it was too high. Just as he felt a twinge of disappointment, he noticed Alan watching from the edge of the park. "Alan, help!" Max called out. Alan jogged over, and with a reassuring smile, he reached up and freed the tangled kite. The children cheered, and Max felt a swell of pride. Bravery often meant asking for help, too. Later that evening, Max returned home with joy in his heart, ready to share his adventure. But when he did, Charlie's face hardened. "Max," he said sternly, "you shouldn't have rushed to help without thinking about the rules. What if you had gotten hurt?" Max's tail drooped, and he felt an ache in his heart. He had been so brave, but all he saw now was Charlie's disappointment. "I just wanted to help," he mumbled. Charlie, seeing Max's downcast expression, softened a little. "I understand your intention, but it's important to be cautious." Max felt confused. Wasn't bravery about stepping up? Why was Charlie being so strict? Determined to prove his courage, Max started his training for a local puppy agility course that was being held at the park every weekend. "I will show Charlie I can be brave and careful," he thought. Every day, Max practiced. He jumped over obstacles, weaved through cones, and climbed ramps. He wanted to impress both Charlie and Alan. As he trained hard, he also learned more about being a good boy, about the importance of practice and patience, and how sometimes it was just as brave to be sensible. Week after week, Charlie watched Max train. Each time Max would come home with muddy paws and a happy bark, he couldn't help but feel a hint of pride. The days turned into weeks, and finally, the big day of the agility competition arrived. As the sun rose high in the clear blue sky, the park buzzed with excitement. Kites danced in the breeze, and laughter echoed through the air as puppies and their families gathered for the event. Max stood by Alan, his heart pounding with a mixture of excitement and nervousness. "You got this, Max." Alan encouraged him. When it was Max's turn, he focused on the course ahead. Not the spectators, not the other puppies, but the obstacle course he had trained so hard for. He jumped with skill, maneuvered with precision, and bounded like the brave puppy he always aspired to be. As he crossed the finish line, the crowd erupted in cheers. Julia scooped him into her arms, and even Charlie's eyes sparkled with pride. "That was incredible, Max," Charlie exclaimed, a wide smile breaking through his serious demeanor. "You showed both bravery and thoughtfulness. I'm proud of you." Max's heart swelled with joy. He realized that bravery wasn't just about facing challenges head-on, but also about learning and growing. That day, he didn't just win a ribbon. He learned a valuable lesson about courage, responsibility, and the love of his family. From that day on, Max and Charlie found a way to communicate better. They worked together on plans and strategies, strengthening their bond. The city felt even more enchanting, and together, they went on many more thrilling adventures, side by side. As the sun set over the city, casting a warm golden hue, Max lay on the porch, feeling proud and content. He had faced challenges, learned from them, and realized that sometimes the bravest thing you can do is to love and learn. And so, the courageous little German shepherd puppy continued to grow, ready for whatever adventures awaited him next.